When it comes to Hedera, there is a lot we can think about. There is a lot to discuss about the potential and opportunities with Hedera. We should talk about how the U.S. authorities might use Hedera in the future, or about how a big financial company might consider using it. We can think about that all day. But one thing this is very clean is that governments, those large companies, these big gamers, they're all excited about using amazing technology from space to create real goods, solutions, and services that could change businesses or even entire industries. As we think about this, it's clear that Hedera is at the top of the list for a major player that is worth following and using in various situations. That also includes the guidance from the officials. We have a lot to consider because of what we've heard about Elon Musk and his plans involving the US government. And this virtually has brought on quite a few hypotheses, or even speak about how Hedera could doubtlessly be one of those huge gamers that would be, you realize, followed in and applied. In this video, I want to talk a lot about this topic and point out some reasons why Hedera could be an important player. Welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Johnny. If you are new to the channel, thank you for being here. By the end of this video, you become a member. Also, in case you guys do want get entry to a first-rate US-based alternate that is providing the best-in-class offers for US investors. When I mention US-based, I'm referring to how Caleb and Brown serves many US investors who struggle to find trustworthy exchanges. They offer 24/7 customer service for these investors. Caleb and Brown is one of these trading platforms. It's a global trade, but for US-based totally investors, this is probably one of the best ones out of doors of, like, for an instance, Coinbase or even Uphold, which, let's just be serious, they both have their professionals and cons. What I really like about Caleb and Brown is their customer help, which is available 24/7. I really like that their fees are among the lowest available, and applying for it is very quick and easy. And I've been using it for the last few weeks and I have no issues about Caleb and Brown. If you're in the US and looking for a trustworthy exchange, I believe you will know that this is one of them. Try it out. You may be glad you did. If you don't like it, you just haven't learned how to use it. If you like it, it might become your new favorite. You will find a link in the text below where you can sign up using my link right now. Let me understand what you all think. Now that we've covered that, let's take a look at how Hedera is governed. I've always noticed that the government of Hedera is quite unique. It is very important. One reason for this is that if we're considering government use of these networks, we should look at the names that are already using Hedera. There are several big investment companies, large banks, and key parts of the government here. For example, you know that Australian Payments Plus plays an important role in the Australian government's payment system. This is a big player. Then you furthermore may take a look at like gamers like ServiceNow, which cater to 80% of the Fortune 500 marketplace. When we really think about this, if I start looking at a town to adopt, you should know that I have the authority to make decisions in the US government. If I became surgeon at this generation and I changed into like nicely, I need to be a big winner with this. I want America to be the main center for cryptocurrency. Hedera is a company based mainly in the US. I might study this GC and I could say is fully stacked with some of the biggest names obtainable. I bring this up because we keep hearing discussions about the US government's performance efforts that Elon Musk has been mentioning. For example, on January 25th, Justin Elon Musk is looking into using blockchain technology to track how the US government spends money, manage bills, and handle federal assets. The goal is to make spending clearer and cut down on waste. Critics are concerned about difficulties people may face with their abilities. This was the first time we heard something like this. Charles Atkins, the CEO of the HBAR Foundation, says that there is only one open network that provides real-time data, clear history, high speed, and easy governance altogether. Elon Musk, if you want something efficient for Doge that was built in the USA, you should look at Hedera. The companies that manage the actual network are important and well known. not just small names like most others. This involves studying the economy and the energy industry. It takes about a quarter of the time to complete the buy. You're noticing some big names and thinking there's something important is happening here. There must be something attracting these big people to this network. What is happening here? But we received this on February 5th. Elon Musk is suggesting that the US Treasury should use blockchain technology to allow for full openness in spending. Citizens need to support music programs with public money in real time, which I have always backed. Listen, in case you're putting a great amount in, why shouldn't you receive a list or being able to see where that money's surely going? That makes complete sense. I don't get why we can't easily see how our tax money is being spent. But this was the put up by means of Elon Musk from the alternative day. As properly, would you want Doge to audit the IRS, which changed into also a huge yes. I am bringing this up again because you can see many big discussions going about holding the government accountable. I think this is great because keeping the government accountable can be done by putting many of these areas, including the government itself, on a blockchain. The best way to do this is by monitoring how the government spends money and keeping an eye on public funds. You understand that keeping track of most government activities could be a significant concern. Now it is no longer possible to watch and trace everything. Clearly, I think this is a great way to show some responsibility being taken. Should the bank be added to the blockchain so this doesn't happen? Elon Musk is saying yes to Mario. That's the complete explanation. Okay, career treasury officers are breaking the law every hour of every day by accepting payments that could be fraudulent or not follow the funding laws set by Congress. This wants to stop now. A good way to do this is to put this part in the hands of the officials or on the blockchain, similar to what Elon Musk is suggesting about placing the US Treasury on the blockchain. At the beginning, he needs everything to be on the blockchain. This means you know how to track spending by US officials, protect data, handle bills, and manage federal property related to tokenized assets. I suggest that we cover nearly everything related to tokenization and blockchain. I begin to tell about DOT. All of this can be accomplished by using DLT. Here, we need to stop blockchain and financial fraud and corruption. The answer?